Now that the Oblivion remaster is out, I can finally say what we've always known. Oblivion was always the greatest Elder Scrolls game. You know it, I know it, even Todd knows it.
It's deeply love it. We all do.
Thanks, Todd. Oh, Todd, your decade-long ruse has finally paid off. All those years of gaslighting us with another Skyrim just to completely defy expectations and release this. All those Morrowind fanboys won't be happy, but we all know you finally remastered your best game. It's not as dumbed down as Skyrim, but it's not as awkward and unapproachable as Morrowind. It's in that little Goldilocks zone of being easy to get into, with enough depth and freedom to still break the game. I can't lie, I'm only basing this on unmodded Bethesda games. If we're talking about modded games, there's only one winner. It's not even a contest. Somebody made Skyrim into its own complete new game. Even Oblivion's being made in Skyrim. I mean, Skyblivion? Never heard of her. Don't worry, Todd, I only ever had eyes for you. Cyrodiil, heart of the Empire. A lot of people assume it's quite plain and boring, since it's kind of like a generic fantasy world. But compared to the other games, it's pretty diverse. Skyrim is just some bleak, snowy landscape. Morrowind is, well, Morrowind. But Oblivion? Ooh, just look at all those colours. You've got the snowy mountaintops to the north, the golden coast to the west, the Great Lakes to the east, the dark swamps of the south, and in the middle of it all, the imperial city surrounded by water and forest. It's like being in Rome at the height of the Roman Empire. We all know how you fellas love the Roman Empire. I just wish they opened up the imperial city. Each area is still closed off and it's just annoying to get round. Why haven't they fixed this? It made sense in 2006, but with modern hardware, surely it wasn't a problem. The original game had the mod. They could have just copied it. It's right there. Just slap it in. Go on. Why, Todd? Why? If playing this remaster has taught me one thing, it's that graphics really can just paper over the cracks. Say what you want about the Unreal Engine's performance. Yes, it's very bad. But damn, does it look good. Sure, my PC may be a burnt husk on the floor, but the creation engine couldn't even get close to this. It's majestic. Thanks to modern graphics, I've also learned that Bethesda games haven't really evolved since 2006. In some areas, they've also kinda gone backwards. Do you remember the stealth mechanics in Starfield? No? Me either, because they didn't exist. You either didn't need to sneak around or they'd spot you through a wall or something. They kind of built an entire quest line around it and it didn't work. It didn't make any sense. In all fairness, when I say this game has stealth mechanics...
That you, Argarmir?
Shh, not so loud.
I didn't say they were very good. They're kind of a certain error. Don't worry guys, nobody can see me. This black hood's very good camouflage. Originally, you could argue the gameplay for Skyrim was better than Oblivion's, but now, thanks to the remaster, this game basically just plays a lot more like Skyrim, but with some more depth and freedom from the RPG mechanics. I mean, it doesn't give you as much freedom as Morrowind. That game lets you kill a god. Well, he's not really a god, but I'm not here to explain or debate about the lore. I'm here to explain why I'm right and everybody else is biased and wrong. Plus, Morrowind's gameplay is... Let's be honest, this isn't fun. It's an open world game encouraging exploration, but it has a mechanic where your stamina drains because you decided to walk faster than a snail. Honestly, Morrowind is just peak jank. Unless you were born in it, moulded by it, you'll never really be able to handle it. Oblivion is just a nice happy middle ground we can all have fun with, and the remaster just improves on this and smooths over some of the older mechanics people might find annoying. Choose your guy. Choose your class. Choose your birth sign. Want to increase sneak? Sneak around. Want to increase jump height? Jump around. Want to increase movement speed? Swim, actually. Yeah, apparently swimming's the fastest way to increase this. Oh look, you leveled up. Time to sleep. Increase your attributes. Look, what's that? I don't know, but sometimes isn't it nice not to know? Explore, find some plants, make a potion, find out your potion making skills aren't very good and just go buy them from a shop instead. Put all your skill points into strength and be complimented about your beefy stature. Do you care about magic? Go into spellcrafting and make some fancy new spells. You can make up a spell which one-taps anybody, or make a spell that gives you infinite movement speed, or a spell where you can jump straight into Oblivion itself. Don't care about magic? Going down all of the scuba bottles you can find, because intelligence is for the weak. Yes, this game has scuba in all its glory. Who cares if my guy now has the intelligence of a potato? I'm a fast boy. Join a guild. Kill everybody in the guild. You're the guild leader now. Well done. The game has it all. Easy to get into. Character builder. A fun leveling system. Spell crafting system. Mountain horses. Decent exploration. Decent combat. And a hint of jank sprinkled all on top. It's only really missing a grappling hook. And then we can officially call it a modern title. Well, I say modern, but in reality, the remaster doesn't really fix everything. You think they'd have done something about the Oblivion gates, but no. The Oblivion gates are still. Oh wow, it's actually pretty good. Oh, yeah, this is the same as the last Oblivion gate. This is the same as the last Oblivion gate. It's just the same. You'd think it'd be the first thing to fix since, well, it's the name, but no. Not even the modders have done anything. I'm starting to think Todd wanted to keep it authentic and held some kind of ritual to transport hell into their game. It wouldn't be the first time for Todd. I hear that's how he got all his dragons for Skyrim. Have you ever seen a dragon in real life? Well, you better thank Todd for that. Thanks, Todd. But I don't even know where he got these fucking pterodactyls from. No! I hate these things! Please, leave me alone! At least the Oblivion gates can be ignored. Well, except for 3, and the fact that your whole screen turns bright red. But actually doing the gates gives you the greatest gift of all. No, not these stupid little orbs. I'm talking about the fame and adoration of all of the NPCs. Bethesda originally set out to try and create a living world. And well...
Oh, Janice, thank you. Thank you for saving me.
They made a very funny and entertaining game. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Any clip online basically revolves around them and the Radiant engine. I think the younger me didn't really appreciate just how much more compelling they made the game. Honestly, I don't mind a bit of jank as long as it's not boring.
I like what I see.
And these fellas aren't boring. They've kept this system for their other games, but their NPCs just seem to be missing something. They don't have the same kind of charm. Skyrim characters are boring or just plain unlikable. They don't seem to have the weird and fun interactions like Oblivion.
Farewell.
And Morrowind, it's kinda hard to make a text-only character have charm. Only my boy Dagoth there has any charm.
Naravar, you little bitch boy. Don't stand any chance. Wanna touch my muscles?
That man carries the show. You know what? I actually considered letting him become a god. Look at the charm this man exudes. He is him. You know when people online going about him? This is who they're referring to. He is him. That's him right there. What a majestic man. The aspect where Oblivion really does stand out from the rest are the quests.
Cheese for everyone!
They're some of the most fun and imaginative quests of any Bethesda game I've played. Sure, some of it's limited by its age and mechanics, but you don't really notice it too much. One of the best quest lines is for the Thieves Guild. Towards the end, you're basically sneaking around stealing random items across the world for some fella called the Grey Fox. In the final quest, you find out all those random items were actually needed for a grand heist to steal an Elder Scroll. Once you've snuck around and used all your items to steal the scroll, you're told to go and visit a Countess in Anvil. While speaking to her, a stranger appears and uses the Elder Scroll. Wait, you're the Grey Fox? You're under arrest for, all kinds of stuff. Turns out, he was her husband who went missing 10 years ago because the hood he wears is cursed. According to him, anybody who wears the hood becomes the Grey Fox, and taking it off just turns you into a complete stranger. Apparently, he's been trying to steal this Elder Scroll for 10 years, but I'll be honest, I think this is just one big lie, and he just wanted to have fun and steal with the boys for a bit longer. I bet you the hood isn't even cursed. Now that he's been officially re-whipped by his wife, he gives you the hood and promotes you to guild leader. This adds a fun mechanic where you're disguised as the Grey Fox when you're wearing the hood.
You're the Grey Fox. You're under arrest for for all kinds of stuff.
This is pretty OP since you can just use the HUD to commit crimes and not have it impact your character at all. You can actually meet him before he reveals his identity, and he talks like a normal NPC. You wouldn't have thought of anything different. This is just one example, but the game has plenty. Like the quest where you get trapped inside of a painting, or the quest where you're locked inside of a house with a group of people and can kill them however you like. Or the whole Shivering Isles DLC, where you work for a crazy god.
Wait, scratch that. Cheese for no one.
It's just so creative. Todd, you better be taking notes because past you did a real good job. So yeah, it's dated with a nice pretty shell over the top and has none of the modern conveniences we've come to expect over the last couple of decades. But in its current vanilla state, it's the best. I mean, it's no Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, but if you want to play an Elder Scrolls game and you have a beefy GPU, look no further. It might be the best thing Bethesda's released in year. Wait, this was made by a French company? Would I actually recommend playing it? Lad, have you seen the games out? Go play Baldur's Gate or something.